It's Saturday, so I gotta figure out what I want to eat. Hey, Pops. What? Check this out. I'm not gonna think about it too much today, and I'm just gonna go with my original idea. I got my enchilada sauce right here, Old El Paso. And we're gonna be making meatball enchilada wraps, inspired by Cowboy Kent Rollins enchilada burger. Let's do it. Dang, you sound so stiff. Let's do it. Hey, Pops, you want a McDonald's drink?
I'm pretty sure that doesn't go there.
Look at that. Eh? Pops, here's the question. Do you want cheese on your enchilada meatball wraps? Or no? Come on.
Yes.
Change his mind, no cheese.
No cheese.
So right now we're picking our protein. We're gonna go for ground chicken, 98% fat-free, make it a little leaner because we're going crazy tonight with ice cream and cereal. But if you're not watching it, go for the fattier options because fat is flavor. You know that? Fat is flavor.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Plenty of fat. Plenty of fat.
Little snack. All right, what do we want on our ice cream? Hot fudge, salted caramel, strawberry jam, pineapple jam, or manwich. I saw you start to glance over here when I said manwich.
Yeah.
Before I start prepping the meatballs, I'm gonna actually make Pops some breakfast. Got his pan ready right here. I'm gonna show you a little trick. So I always take my pan and I fill it up with some water. You know what? This is scuffed. Hold up. Fill it up with some water, and then I let the water come to a boil. That way I know my pan's hot enough for the eggs and they don't stick as much. Now I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of pink Himalayan salt on top of the eggs. That was loud, whoops. Get my fingers in there. Sprinkle the magic dust, and now we wait. Boom. Sunny side up eggs just for Pops. Yeah, buddy. Eh? It's time to prep our meatballs. I have all of my ingredients already laid out, and I'm gonna go over those really quick with you guys. What I'm going to be using for our meatballs today is my special seasoning blend, which is basic. I got garlic, chili powder, paprika and cumin, salt and black pepper, onions, green pepper, and diced up Roma tomatoes, which I'm going to be putting inside the sauce because I'm using Old El Paso enchilada sauce, not homemade. It's very runny, so I'm hoping that'll add a little bit more texture to it and maybe thicken it up a little. Ground chicken. I have 1 egg, oats instead of breadcrumbs because I'm trying to make this a little bit healthier. I actually am not going to blend these or anything because I'm feeling a little lazy today. But if you want them to be chewier, you can leave the oats whole or you can grind them up into a flour in your blender. And if you don't have a blender, just leave them chewy. And instead of milk, I'm going to be using water.
Watch your profanity.
But before you start judging me, this is why I did it. I'm gonna be tearing up ice cream today. I got a lot of cereal I wanna eat, a lot of snacks later. And if I know I'm doing that, I try to keep my meals healthier. So instead of using milk, I'm gonna use water. And that doesn't sound too appetizing. So I thought, okay, what can I do instead of just using plain water? Well, I had ground turkey in the fridge for tomorrow. So I thought, okay, I'll prep my food in advance and then I'll deglaze the pan a little bit and use that water from my prep for tomorrow and use that in the mixture. Deglazing is what they do in restaurants when there's a crust that forms on the bottom of a pan and they still want to soak up that flavor. And it also helps clean the pan and it removes the residue from the bottom. So I did that. I got my turkey water. And I have a lime. I'm gonna squirt a little bit of that on the El Paso. What did I miss? I know I'm missing something. Oh, I didn't talk about this. My flour tortilla wraps. I would have liked to use smaller wraps, but that's all I had in the fridge. So I'm just throwing something together and seeing what we can make. Lastly, I am using cooking spray instead of oil in the pan. We're trying to be a little healthier today. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this all up and then I'll show you guys the final product. And then we're gonna put the meatballs inside the fridge, let them set, get a little bit more firm, and we'll pick it up in a couple hours. Babe, I forgot to show the egg when I was getting the B-roll. Just one. This is a 1/4 cup of liquids. Easy. Yeah, I'm gonna use it all. I wasn't sure at first. Let me get our hands in there. I didn't use too many oats for this. I might need some more. This is pretty slimy, pretty gooey. I'm going to add about 20 grams more. These are going to be some fat boys. I'm actually gonna put these in the freezer so they get more solid because they are very moist. So if you make these this way, make sure you freeze them in advance. This probably would have been a better loaf, but we're gonna make it work. Bad boy balls. But while those are in the freezer, I'm gonna go ahead and get some other stuff done, come back in a couple hours, clean up a little bit, and then we'll start cooking them. It's been a couple hours, so I'm gonna get the meatballs out, and then I'm gonna put them on a pan in the oven, because I gotta be careful with these, especially since I use water. They're a lot more thin, and they're gonna be very fragile. So we're gonna slow bake them in the oven, and then I'm gonna transfer them to a saucepan and cook them with the enchilada sauce, because I don't like just baking the enchilada sauce in the oven. All right, let's check them out. Bro, they look like no-bake cookies. They're gonna be delicious. We're gonna let those sit for about 20 to 25 minutes, check them, get the sauce prep, and then we'll finish cooking them. God, I had something. Cilantro. We're gonna spice up the sauce a little. All right, it's been over 20 minutes. I can smell them. I'm gonna get my first look right now and see if it's ready. Ay, ay, ay. Well, they're cooking. They are brittle, very fragile. I'm gonna have to be careful. Ooh, they smell delicious. They'll finish cooking on the skillet. All right, I'm gonna finish these up and then I'll show you guys the final product. We can call these lean balls. Dude, these are gonna be good. This might not work. Drizzle the rest of the sauce over there. Some of it's sticking. Oh my gosh. Chef Swan, if you guys want the recipe for this, let me know. The lean balls. What? They're lean balls. Spread the sauce a little bit. Most of the sauce is inside still. It's definitely thicker since I did that. Put it in a saucepan, added some tomatoes. This is my problem, like I mentioned earlier. Canned sauce is so runny. Let's put it in the oven. I want to eat. Now we wait. Time to take them out of the oven, Oh yeah. They look a little messy right now, but we'll touch them up, I'm gonna prep these, make the plate look nice, and then we'll do a little taste test. Taste test? Bruh. Ew. Gross. I put a little spinach right there. Dang, dude. That smells amazing. Alright, to wrap up the video, we're gonna give this a taste test really quick. We can't just throw this up and not tell you if it's good or not. Clean, flavorful, cooked well, tender, biased. Yep, guys, I'm gonna tear this up. I'm not gonna keep this going too long. I got something stuck on my teeth, I can feel it. Ugh. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought below. See you guys soon. It's time.